2025 edition, Digital Transformation and Industry 4.0 Masterclass. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Digital Transformation and Industry 4.0 Masterclass 2025 edition. I'm excited to have you all here today as we embark on a journey to understand and navigate the rapidly evolving landscape of digital technologies and their profound impact on our world. Over the next few sessions, we will explore the core concepts, underlying technologies, and practical applications that are reshaping industries and societies globally. Let's get started. Agenda. Course Overview 1. Introduce. What is digital transformation and industry? 4.0. 2. Learn. What are the underlying technologies and use cases? Third challenge. Why is digital transformation relevant? 4. Apply. How to implement a successful digital transformation program. Key takeaways and closing. Understanding the 3 Ds. From digitization to digitalization and digital transformation. Definitions and nested circle diagram. Let's start by clarifying 3 terms that are often used interchangeably but have distinct meanings: digitization, digitalization, and digital transformation. Think of them as a journey, a progression. Digitization is the foundational step, simply converting analog information, like paper documents or images, into a digital format. It's about making data machine-readable. Digitalization is the next layer. It's about using those digitized assets and digital technologies to improve business processes, operations, and even create new value streams. It's about how we use digital data to enhance existing ways of working. And finally, digital transformation is the broadest and most profound change. It's a strategic, holistic shift in an organization's culture, operations, and customer engagement, driven by digital technologies. It's not just about technology, it's about fundamentally changing how an organization delivers value and interacts with its entire ecosystem. It's a complete paradigm shift. Wise example: hospital patient records converted from paper to EHR system. Benefits of digitization. Clarification that it's still just digitization. To illustrate digitization, let's take a common example: a hospital. Imagine a hospital that has been maintaining patient records on paper for decades. Massive filing cabinets filled with medical histories, test results, and doctor's notes. When a doctor needed a patient's file, someone had to manually search through these physical records, which was slow and prone to errors. Now, with a digitization initiative, the hospital scans all these paper documents and converts them into digital files within an electronic health record, or EHR system. This means doctors can instantly access a patient's full history from any computer or tablet. The benefits are clear: reduced risk of data loss, easier analysis of patient data, and quick, secure sharing of information. However, it's crucial to understand that at this stage, the hospital's core operations haven't fundamentally changed. They've just made their existing paper-based process more efficient by converting the format of the information. This is pure digitization. Example of digitalization. Example: library records from physical card catalogs to online database. Benefits: improved access, reduced error, time saving. Moving on to digitalization, let's consider a library. Traditionally, libraries used physical card catalogs, a drawer full of index cards for each book. Finding a book meant physically flipping through these cards. Now, after digitization, all that catalog data is in an electronic database. But digitalization goes a step further. It enables users to search for books instantly through an online catalog using their computer or smartphone from anywhere. This isn't just about converting cards to digital files. It's about transforming the process of searching and accessing information. This digital process improves access, reduces human error, and saves significant time, fundamentally changing how patrons interact with the library's collection. Example of digital transformation. Example: traditional retail company transitioning to a digital-first e-commerce model. Impact: enhanced convenience, expanded market reach, empowered employees, increased efficiency and revenue. Now, let's look at digital transformation, which is a complete overhaul. Consider a traditional retail company that primarily operated through physical stores. Their transformation involved not just creating an e-commerce website, but fundamentally shifting their entire business model to be digital first. This meant implementing online payment systems, leveraging data analytics to personalize customer experiences, and adopting cloud-based inventory management that integrated across online and offline channels. The impact was profound: enhanced customer convenience, a massive expansion of market reach beyond physical locations, employees empowered with real-time data for better decision-making, and ultimately, increased overall efficiency and revenue. This wasn't just about doing digital things, it was about becoming a digital business, changing their core strategy, operations, and customer relationships. Digitalization: a consumer's perspective. Quote, "Take a moment to reflect on how technology has shaped your daily life today." Statistic: as of 2025, more people worldwide had access to mobile phones than to electricity. Infographic: mobile phone, electricity, bank accounts, running water, cars, landlines, penetration. Examples of daily digital interactions: Uber, News, Netflix, Uber Eats, PayPal. Now, let's shift our perspective to the consumer. I want you to take a moment and reflect on how technology has shaped your daily life just today. From checking your phone first thing in the morning to ordering food, streaming entertainment, or making payments. Digitalization is deeply embedded in our routines. A striking statistic highlights this. As of 2025, more people worldwide had access to mobile phones than to electricity. This isn't just a number. It signifies a monumental shift in how people connect, access information, and interact with the world. The infographic on the right visually demonstrates this penetration. Mobile phones lead the way, followed by electricity, bank accounts, running water, cars, and then landlines. This clearly shows how digital access, especially through mobile, has become a fundamental utility, enabling experiences like booking an Uber, reading news, watching Netflix, ordering food via Uber Eats, or making payments with PayPal. It's a testament to how quickly digital services have become indispensable. Digitalization: an enterprise perspective. Quote, "From an enterprise perspective, technology can enhance performance across all core business functions through digitalization." 5 core business functions with examples of digitalization. 1. Running the corporation: HR, finance, IT. 2. Innovating and developing products and services: R&D. 3. Making and delivering: engineering and operations. 4. Selling, sales and marketing. 5. Servicing, customer service. Now, let's look at digitalization from an enterprise perspective. For businesses, technology isn't just about efficiency, it's about enhancing performance across all core business functions. We can break this down into 5 key areas. First, running the corporation, which includes HR, finance, and IT. Digitalization here means upgrading financial systems, enhancing HR strategies, and establishing scalable IT infrastructure. Second, innovating and developing products and services, or R&D. This involves leveraging insights from connected products, building data-powered business models, and improving R&D efficiency. Third, Making and delivering, covering engineering and operations. Here, digitalization improves procurement, strengthens demand forecasting, digitizes manufacturing, and streamlines logistics. Fourth, selling, which is sales and marketing. Digital tools boost pre-sales, elevate the customer journey, refine pricing, and integrate IoT with dealers. And finally, servicing or customer service. This means efficiently responding to demands, optimizing field service teams, managing spare parts logistics, and delivering a seamless customer experience. In essence, digitalization touches every part of an organization, transforming how it operates and delivers value. Internet penetration rate in India. Bar chart showing internet penetration rate in India from 2014 to 2025. To ground our discussion in a specific context, let's look at the internet penetration rate in India from 2014 to 2025. This chart clearly illustrates the rapid growth of digital access in one of the world's largest and fastest-growing economies. Starting from just 13.5% in 2014, we can see a consistent upward trend projected to reach 55.3% by 2025. This exponential growth in Internet access is a foundational driver for both digitalization at the consumer level and digital transformation at the enterprise level. More Internet users mean a larger digital market, more data generation, and greater opportunities for digital services and business models. This trend is not unique to India, but is reflective of global digital adoption patterns. How digitally advanced is your sector? Matrix showing relative digitization across various sectors based on digital spending, digital asset stock, transactions, interactions, business processes, digital spending on workers, digital capital deepening, and digitization of work. Categorization of sectors: knowledge-intensive, customer-facing, labor-intensive, capital-intensive, service sectors, quasi-public. Now, let's analyze how digitally advanced different sectors are. This matrix provides a comprehensive view of relative digitization across various industries, looking at dimensions like digital spending, digital asset stock, transactions, interactions, and how work itself is digitized. You can see that sectors like information and communications technology, media, and professional services are highly digitized across most dimensions. These are our knowledge-intensive sectors. Then we have sectors with potential to digitally engage with customers, like market making, and those with potential to provide digital tools to their workforce, such as labor-intensive sectors. We also see capital-intensive sectors with potential to digitize physical assets, and service sectors with potential to digitize customer transactions. At the lower end, we have quasi-public, highly localized sectors, like construction and agriculture, which currently lag across most dimensions. This slide is crucial for understanding where opportunities for digital transformation are most ripe and where significant gaps still exist, allowing for targeted strategies. Digitalization, enterprise perspective, penetration. Overall increase in digital penetration over 3 years, 40%. Bar chart showing perception of digital penetration by industry, with average 37% and specific industry percentages. Continuing with the enterprise perspective, this slide highlights the significant progress in digitalization. Over the past 3 years, we've seen an average increase of approximately 40% in digital penetration across industries. This indicates a strong momentum towards digital adoption. The bottom chart shows the perception of digital penetration by industry, with an overall average of 37%. You can observe variations. Sectors like high-tech and retail perceive themselves as more digitally penetrated, at 54% and 55% respectively, while consumer packaged goods and automotive and assembly are slightly lower, around 31 to 32%. This data is crucial for benchmarking and understanding where different industries stand on their digitalization journey. It helps identify leaders and laggards, and where potential for rapid adoption still exists. Digital transformation in the music industry. Quote, ultimately, the adoption of digitalization is driven by mutual reinforcement between consumers and enterprises. Example, digital transformation in the music industry, consumer and enterprise perspective. Timeline of music formats, gramophone, vinyl, cassette, CD, MP3, streaming. Music revenues adjusted for inflation, showing peak, CDs, and valley, MP3's piracy, and current growth, streaming. This slide beautifully illustrates how digital transformation is a dance between consumer behavior and enterprise innovation. It's a mutual reinforcement. The music industry is a classic example. Looking at the timeline, we've moved from physical formats like gramophone records, vinyl, cassettes, and CDs, which peaked in revenue around 2000, to digital formats like MP3s and now predominantly streaming. The chart on the right, showing music revenues, tells a compelling story. The peak revenue was with CDs in 2000, but then we saw a sharp valley around 2010 due to digital piracy and the unbundling of music via MP3s. However, with the rise of online streaming platforms, the industry has found new life, and for the first time this millennium, music revenue is growing again. This transformation was driven by consumers demanding convenience and accessibility, and enterprises responding with new digital business models like subscription streaming services. It's a perfect case study of how digital transformation fundamentally reshapes an entire industry, creating new winners and losers, and ultimately, new ways for value to be created and consumed. Smart Cities and Society 5.0. Quote, as of 2025, governments around the world are increasingly adopting advanced technologies to develop smart cities and implement the vision of Society 5.0. Definition of Society 5.0. Categories of smart applications for cities: security, healthcare, mobility, energy, economic development and housing, water, engagement and community, waste, with detailed examples. Finally, let's broaden our scope to how digital transformation impacts society at large, specifically through the concepts of smart cities and Society 5.0. As of 2025, governments globally are rapidly adopting advanced technologies to create smart cities, urban areas that use technology to improve the quality of life, efficiency of services, and sustainability. Complementing this is Society 5.0, a vision proposed by Japan. It's about creating a super smart society where physical and digital spaces are merged using AI, robotics, and big data to solve social challenges and ensure a safe, secure, and comfortable life for everyone. Our research identified dozens of smart applications relevant for cities, categorized here. For instance, in security, we have predictive policing and smart surveillance. In healthcare, telemedicine and real-time air quality monitoring. For mobility, real-time public transit info and autonomous vehicles. Energy sees smart streetlights and dynamic pricing. Economic development benefits from digital business licensing. Water has leakage detection and smart irrigation. Engagement and community uses civic engagement apps, and waste benefits from optimized collection routes. This shows that digital transformation is not just a corporate phenomenon, it's a societal one. aiming to create more efficient, sustainable, and livable environments for all citizens.